Welcome to Buzz Around the Globe. A Myanmar government team arrived in Bangladesh on Thursday as part of a mooted pilot scheme to repatriate around 1,200 of an estimated 1 million Rohingya refugees. The refugees have been stuck in ramshackle camps in southeastern Bangladesh since fleeing a 2017 crackdown by the Myanmar military that is now subject to a United Nations genocide investigation. Bangladesh and Myanmar are looking to return around 1,100 people to the violence-racked state of Rohingya in the coming weeks, even though the Rohingya have expressed major misgivings. The team of 14 Myanmar officials, all in civilian clothes, arrived by boat in the Bangladeshi border town. 20 Rohingya visited 2 resettlement camps this month in Rohingya, where the Myanmar junta plans to house them in what experts say is land that for generations belonged to the Rohingya before being confiscated. Rohingya refugees found a sympathetic welcome in Bangladesh when they fled the soldiers rampaging through their villages, but 5 years later, the hostility they now face has left them pondering a dangerous return home. Much has changed in the time since 750,000 members of the stateless Muslim minority escaped neighbouring Myanmar, the survivors of a horrific crackdown now subject to a UN genocide probe. Back then, thousands of Bangladeshis, outraged by the anti-Muslim violence across the border, trekked from across the country to distribute food and medicine to the shell-shocked arrivals. But public attitudes have hardened after years of fruitless efforts to negotiate a safe return for the Rohingya, with media outlets and politicians regularly condemning refugees as drug runners and terror threats. Bangladesh has struggled to support the immense refugee population. While there is financial assistance from the UN Refugees Body and other humanitarian organizations, Dhaka still faces huge administrative challenges in hosting the camps. The military coup in Myanmar 2 years ago made the prospects of a wholesale return even more remote. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina had expressed that the Rohingya camps had become both a deep burden on her country's economy and a threat to its political stability. She claimed that, if the problem persists, it may affect the security and stability of the entire region. The repatriation plan agreed in 2017 failed to make any significant headway in the years since, partly over concerns the Rohingya would not be safe if they returned. Progress ground to a complete halt during the coronavirus pandemic and after the military overthrow of Myanmar's civilian government in 2021. Myanmar's western state of Rohingya, home to most of the world's Rohingya before the 2017 crackdown, is also the site of an on-off insurgency between Myanmar's military government and the insurgent Arakan army. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comments section, and for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.